The old stone church stood quietly at the edge of a small town. Every Sunday, its pews were filled with families dressed in their finest clothes. They sang beautiful hymns, listened to inspiring sermons, and greeted one another with warm smiles. One cold and rainy morning, just before the service began, an elderly stranger slowly walked toward the church doors. His clothes were worn, his shoes were torn, and he carried only a small cloth bag over his shoulder. His face showed signs of hardship, but his eyes reflected kindness and hope. As he reached the entrance, some people looked at him with curiosity. Others quietly stepped aside, assuming he didn't belong there. A few whispered to one another, wondering why someone like him had come. The stranger smiled gently and said, "Good morning. May I worship with you today?" Before anyone answered, a young girl named Hannah ran to him with a bright smile. She held out her hand and said, "Of course. Everyone is welcome in God's house." She led him inside and offered him the best seat beside her family. Seeing Hannah's kindness, others began to feel ashamed of their own judgments. One by one, members of the congregation greeted the stranger, shook his hand, and welcomed him with genuine love. After the service, the pastor invited the stranger to share his story. With tears in his eyes, the old man said, "For many days I have traveled from town to town searching for a church where people would love me before they knew my name. Today, I found that place." The church fell silent. He continued, "Many churches preached about love, but today this little girl showed it." Everyone looked at Hannah, who simply smiled. The pastor stood and said, "Today, God has reminded us that a church is not known by the size of its building or the beauty of its music, but by the love it shows to those who walk through its doors." From that day forward, the church made a promise. No stranger would ever stand alone at their entrance again. Every visitor would be welcomed as family, because they remembered that every person who enters God's house is precious in His sight. And every Sunday after that, Hannah was the first to greet every new face with the same words. Welcome home. Moral: never judge people by their appearance. True followers of Christ welcome everyone with love, kindness, and compassion, because every person is valuable in God's eyes. Bible verse: do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. Hebrews 13 verse 2. Thank you for watching and listening the story. Follow, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel for more.